The act of putting a can inside of a bigger can may not seem like it would require much electrical power at all. But the Big Belly trash can doesn't just hold garbage, it holds a whole bunch of garbage. Though there were multiple sightings of funnel clouds in the air, no tornadoes were reported as touching down. Thankfully, there were only a few minor injuries here. With the polls lacking any consensus and becoming increasingly erratic, I've decided to try a more old-fashioned method of ordaining the future. Psychics. Sports and media is just one example of the academic application of athletics. It's often said that sports is a business, and one class is dedicated to figuring out just what kind of business it is. They'll pass the SGA Senate twice with only one dissenting vote. However, since then, stiffer resistance has come up. Although few joggers even know that the Hazen Brigade monument is at Stones River, the history of the battle still manages to rub off on them. With the polls becoming increasingly inconsistent and the almighty cosmos refusing to endorse a candidate, at least the American public has one reliable way to guess who the winner of the election will be. Magic 8 Ball, will John McCain win the election? Ask again on November 5th. In a howl of wind, all of Jackson Heights Plaza was thrown into chaos. Screeching metal pierces the night as wind gusts of up to 80 miles per hour wreak havoc on the shopping center. In an instant, dozens of windows were shattered, signs were torn apart, doors knocked off their hinges, and roofs fell to pieces. The entrance to the Premier 6 Theater was devastated, with broken glass everywhere and the metal roof rolling up on itself, twisting in the storm. All power was lost at the plaza, with the only light coming from the flashing red and blue sirens of the police and fire departments. Soon, police sealed the area and directed traffic down Broad Street as dozens of drivers beheld the destruction. In coordination with local government, a power generator was set up and lights were placed around Jackson Heights. At first, the constant hum of the generator provided recovery workers with much-needed light to apply some makeshift repairs to the roof of Wilson Bank to prevent further damage. Shortly thereafter, the lights also provide security. Floodlights were placed in front of the stores to prevent looters from ransacking them. I'm reporting live from the Jackson Heights Plaza. Though there were multiple sightings of funnel clouds in the air, no tornadoes were reported as touching down. Thankfully, there were only a few minor injuries here. However, 3 people were still injured by the flurry of glass and debris. Even a day later, broken glass and pieces of roof littered the Jackson Heights Plaza parking lot as the shops board up their windows. This is Hunter Berry, White Team, MTTV News. Students leaving the KUC last week noticed that a traditional trash can had been replaced by a marvel of technology, a solar-powered trash compactor. The Big Belly Solar Trash Compactor was brought to MTSU by the Engineering Technology Department. The act of putting a can inside of a bigger can may not seem like it would require much electrical power at all. But the Big Belly trash can doesn't just hold garbage, it holds a whole bunch of garbage. The solar panel charges a 12-volt battery, which allows the Big Belly to compress the garbage. While standard trash cans hold litter until they fill, the Big Belly compresses garbage to make room for more garbage. But the Engineering Technology Department sees even greater potential for the compactor.
They can get 2 things. They can learn from the technology of how it works with solar power. They can also learn about the efficiencies of trash collection.
Improving the efficiency of garbage collection could save MTSU money in the long run. Since the Big Belly compacts trash rather than let it pile up, it could hold 5 times more garbage than a regular can. That means less manpower will be needed to remove the filled trash bags and take them to the landfill less often. But the trash compactor will not be at MTSU for long, so people who wish to take advantage of this state-of-the-art technology had better make hay while the sun shines.